You are all going to kill me, making me do all this stuff, man. My old butt can't handle none of this. I'm kidding, I can handle it. I do need to get in better shape though. Yeah, it's the same stuff I keep telling all the kids and all the players and stuff. We all go through the same stuff, man. Y'all just think y'all the only ones and you're alone in certain things, and even including men don't go through that, man. We all go through it. I want to say what I was about to say. For me, okay, I know when I'm out of shape. I feel out of shape. I feel like I got to get better. And this is just another example of me doing these things. By the way, this is a workout you can do anytime. All this stuff is workouts. People don't understand that, okay? But for me, I gotta get my butt in gear, do better at eating, and just do better working out. So, we all go through those struggles, guys. I'm going through it right now. It is what it is. All right, so, pop, wanna be able to set. Look at that. It was going on target though, guys. It was going on target. I gotta get this closer, this is way too far. Oh my God, for all of y'all, by the way, flipping out over the setter and libero running into each other, the setter coming all the way back to make that set. If you would have gotten in my way, I would have pushed you out of the way too. Just knowing this. Because somebody says, well, the libero had a better angle, they could have made a better set. I trained setting out of system sets. I trained to be able to run back and make a perfect set out of that and a very hittable ball out of that. And I took pride in doing it too. So if you're gonna take that away from me, then we're gonna have issues. Because I worked my butt off to do it. Easy sets, money, right? So cone to window every single time. That's just the standing. You always want to finish with your right foot forward. I finish with my right foot forward. Why, guys? Why do I finish with my right foot forward? It's usually what I would ask my players. Very simple. I go with my right foot forward because it closes my hips up. So it opens up my hips to the court, closes it to the opponent, okay? If I have my left foot forward, it tends to make my set push over the net or push too tight. So I want to have my hips open to my court. So the right foot should be forward when I'm setting, okay? So then, money, score, yes, you saw it there. Anyways, you can set from anywhere. The more comfortable you get, more reps you get, it makes life easier. Again, that's why I got into about that stupid argument about the libero and stuff. I agree, liberos can set, cool, but your job is to play defense and pass mostly. And I want to set, so get out of my way so I can set, okay? But anyways, doing that, even with this right here, right? So we can add our jump set, boom. Right? Now, you're gonna be like, no, but it looks like you're only gonna set the outside, but it doesn't, because look, I can do the same concept and set the right side, money. You see, it would have been like, pa-pa, and they would have crushed it. So, again, it's off the contact. You kind of do want to set a lot to the outside. You want to get a lot of reps outside because that's mostly the main set you make most of the time, especially out of system. But if you have a good right side, and a right side that's always going to be ready to swing, you know, Mia was lucky enough, baby Mia, was lucky enough to have a player that was mostly ready all the time to hit on the right side, so it made it easier on her to be able to just distribute the ball both ways. So you want to get reps setting the right side too, and getting that done. If you have a strong middle, so everybody asked me for the 14s, why don't they set the middles? They never set the middles. Well, our strongest hitters were the pin hitters. It wasn't the middles. So you take that into consideration. Because at the end of the day, I'm not trying as a setter, one of the biggest mistakes setters do is setters play ping pong. So I'm gonna set one there, I'm gonna set one here, I'm gonna set one there. I'm gonna set one there, I'm gonna set one here, I'm gonna set one there. Why? Because I wanna keep my hitters happy. I don't wanna be the enemy. I don't want them to dislike me. I'm gonna tell you straight up, as a setter, I did not care as a hitter what you thought, and if you were unhappy that I wasn't setting you. I was going to set who I believe was gonna get me the wins. That was it. That was it. I don't know why everybody gets their feelings hurt about stuff. You're trying to win as a team. So I'm going to set who's going to get me the point so we can win. I'm not trying to make you happy. I'm not trying to create a highlight for you. Okay? It's not about you. It's about the team. And as a setter, you're the quarterback. You want to make it happen, right? As a libero, I don't go back. That's why I said, libero, get out of the way. Let me set, since I've been trained to do that. But as a libero, as a setter, I don't go back there and tell you how to play defense. I don't tell you how to run your serve receive. I don't tell you how to do that, because at least here, we teach our liberos to have control in the back, to guide the serve receive, to communicate what we're going to be doing on defense and serve receive, what she sees on defense. That is her job. That's her only sole job. Okay? As a setter, it's the setter's job to get an assist. It is the setter's job to get an assist. If you're not getting an assist, then what are you doing? What are you doing if you're not getting an assist? You're not doing your job. You're not scoring, right? As a setter, if you don't have at least, at the minimum, okay, 10 to 12 assists per set, not per match, per set, you're not doing your job. Now, that's only if you're running a 5-1. If you're running a 6-2, your assists can drop down because you're only you're only in half the time on the court. That's a jump set. But also adding to that, if you're a setter and you're a 5-1 setter, like you run a 5-1, and you try to hit and do stuff like that, you better be hitting a high percentage. Because if not, you shouldn't be hitting. Woo! Man, I'm on fire with these sets. These are easy. But again, it's just getting reps doing this and understanding what's going on and blah, 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 blah. I know, I'm annoying you guys. My voice is quite annoying too. I get it. But I feel good. Dun, dun, feel good. Dun, dun, I need. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So again, you can get reps doing that. If you have a strong middle, bring your middle with you. Now I can bring this in, make easy sets in the middle too. I like quick sets in the middle. Now one of the biggest things you guys are going to notice, setters are so scared to set the middle if it's not a perfect pass. Bro, if you are a setter, listen, if you're a setter that only sets the middle on a perfect pass, what is that going to tell the blockers on the other side? When you pass a free ball, where's the set going to go? To the middle. Because it's a perfect pass. Or hopefully they got a perfect pass. You're going to go straight to the middle. You're going to ruin it. So for me, right, so I'm going to move it in a little bit. It's one of my favorite sets. This is one of my favorite, all-time favorites. I can't even express it enough how much I love this set. I don't know if I'm going to get it there, but as a middle, we like to teach our middles. Our 14s haven't worked on that enough. But it's very simple. If the pass is off, right, so this is going to be off. Boof! Look at that. He hit it on the first try, guys. On the first try. Right? So, if I'm a setter, that was my favorite go-to set. I'm back at the 10-foot line. My middle's up for a 3. I was hitting that like nobody's business. Every single time. I could be right here. Pop, push it out. I could be all the way over here. Pop, push it out. I could be all the way over here. Pop, push it out. As long as my middle's open and ready to go, beautiful set to make. Okay, what anybody says. Why? Because the blockers are not sitting with them because they think I'm out of system. They think I'm going to cheat on my set. They think I'm going to make the easy set. I am not the kind of setter that makes the easy set. I'm the kind of setter that's going to make the set that's going to make you think every single time. I'm playing a chess match. I'm not going to give it to you. It's not going to be that easy. Okay? Now, one of the biggest sets that, I'm going to tell you an example, and I hate that I keep using her, but she does this quite often, and we're training her not to, is when that ball is like that, Mia tends to send the right side. Unless it's a D, which makes a little bit more sense. Setting the right side at an angle like that puts my right side at a tough spot. It's a harder swing to make, especially if you're a righty. If you're a lefty, that set is money all day, every day. Okay, it's a lot easier. That's granted, that's not saying that a hitter can't do it. That's not saying that the setter can't set it. That's me saying it makes the hitter side a little bit harder on that swing out of system when you're a righty as well. Many people do it, okay? I used to do it all the time. I get it. But again, my job is to teach you how to be smarter on the sets you make. So if I get a pass like that, bop, okay, right here, or there. Right here is perfect for the right side too, that's fine. But I mean, if it's a pass right here, you're making it harder. So at this point, I create what is 3 options. I do my big, I tend to do my outside, and I tend to do the middle 3. Now, if I have a strong right side, especially a lefty, if it's a lefty, I'm definitely going right side, okay? But if you're a one-dimensional setter, you will never be successful. You just won't. As a setter, you won't be successful. You gotta be able to make every single set. I can try to make it now. Who knows? You know, the struggle's real. Oh, I'm not getting to that. I wasn't getting to that, guys. Sorry. That's too tight, right? But again, I'm trying to set, by the way, look at it. I'm trying to set over my right shoulder. That's what you're supposed to do when you set the right side. Okay? I'm too tight still. See, but y'all see that, right? I missed 2 sets, guys. I missed 2 sets. I'm not gonna quit because I missed 2 sets. I'm not gonna pout because I missed 2 sets. I missed 2 sets. I'm gonna get mad at myself. Doesn't mean I'm gonna quit. Doesn't mean I'm gonna cry about it like most people. Doesn't mean I'm gonna go away from it because I messed up. That was a lift, by the way. That was definitely a lift. Oh, I just hit the camera. Okay, you gotta put in the work. Oh, see, now it's closer, it hit it. So now we start adjusting. Keep adjusting. I'm not turning enough on my set. I can tell what it is. There you go, now I turned too much on my set. Now I made what's called an overfix. So, a lot of my setters do that. They set a ball off, so then they overfix it, and now the next set's gonna be right on top of the tape, when it's just a slight tweak. And it happens, like I just did it, right? I just made an overfix. There you go, that's a little bit better. Even if I don't get it in, if it's on target, and it hits the target, by the way, if you're doing this kind of stuff, because there's no such thing as a perfect set. You're not always gonna have there is such thing as a perfect set, you're not always gonna hit the perfect set. That's why it's called a perfect set. Money. Oh, it bounced out. But anyways, you can tell what I'm trying to say, which is basically just do an adjustment. Don't get like stuck in it or be afraid to set it now. Like a lot of setters I've seen, they make those 2 first mistakes I made on the setting, and then they will not set the right side again the rest of the time. Or they won't set that ball again the rest of the time. It's the same as the middle. They set the middle, they made one mistake setting the middle, cost us a point. They will not set the middle the rest of the match. They're too scared to set it. They're too scared to mess up. Why? Everybody messes up. Passers mess up, right? Passers mess up, hitters mess up, setters mess up, coaches mess up. Look, how many coaches out there have messed up their lineup, their rotation just starting? I can say, guaranteed, I haven't, but I have coaches that have messed up the rotation and the lineups. They have. They're young, they're learning. You know, it's part of it. Sometimes you mess up. Nobody's perfect, guys. Coaches mess up. Look, I messed up the other day at a beach tournament. I never said this, I'll say it now. But I did tell the player, Emma and Lauren, we're playing this team, and they started catching up, and Lauren found a target when she was serving who it was working with. I was working because she was getting frustrated, she was getting in her head, and I switched the target on Lauren. Said, Lauren, no, I want the ball going to the other girl. That was a mistake. The other girl was ready to go. And Lauren had already got in the head of this one player. So I made a boo-boo as a coach. And after I made a boo-boo as a coach, I went up to Lauren and I told her, I was like, you were right and I was wrong. You should have kept going. Now I know a lot of coaches don't do that. A lot of coaches don't own up to their mistake. They rather blame the player that own up to their own mistake or what they did or did wrong. If they did a wrong lineup, if they did the wrong stuff, they rather not own it and they just want to cry about it or whatever, or just blame somebody else for it. I don't. I own up my mistake. If I make a bad call, I own it. I Out of timeouts, a lot of times, if you guys don't know me, out of timeouts, I call a lot of plays. I come out with plays. If it's not a good play and I messed up on the play, whoops, my bad. Right? Then, all right. So, the biggest question I always get to, by the way, is the hitting. Hitting. Everybody wants to hit. By the way, that's a horrible mentality, by the way. I'm going to tell y'all right now, everybody that wants to hit, learn to pass first, learn to play defense first, be scrappy first, learn the basics first. Everything's all about hitting with you guys. You just want the highlight. Stop looking for the highlight will find you. Okay? But if you're on your own, you can't really set. I used to do the bounce. I don't know if I can do the bounce anymore. I'll try it. But basically, it's the same as a top spin. If you're trying to find your timing, it's the same as a top spin, okay? So you're gonna take that first step and that's your toss, right? And then I'm gonna focus on finishing my left, right, left, time it perfectly so I can swing, okay? Now, again, warning. I don't know how this is gonna look. It's been a hot minute. Coach Gabe is out of shape, right? Just letting y'all know. Because it might look ugly, it might look pretty, who knows? And I'm gonna try something new that I saw, by the way. See, I give credit where credit is due when I see stuff, right? So a lot of people love to steal drills, steal stuff that you do, like social media stuff, all that stuff, and not give credit where credit is due. I give credit where credit is due. So I saw, it's not the only one I've seen, but I did see April Ross doing this for beach, and I've seen some other folks in indoor do it. Basically, you want to hit to that target right there that it's going to bounce back. I have never tried it. This is my first time trying it on camera, so if it looks horrible, I'm sorry. Actually, it's my first time trying it in general, but I'm doing it on camera, so it's going to probably look horrible. But again, credit goes to whoever's done this. I've never done it, so we'll see. So again, toss. Oh, I missed it. It was close though, right? So again, you focus on that contact. You focus on your approach. And that's your biggest key when you're doing this, right? So I'm still doing the same concept. Step. Oh, I missed it. I should put the cart next to me, right? Makes life a little bit easier. But anyways, you can train at home. You can train alone. Everybody's always like making excuses of like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. This is all you need, guys. One ball. If you don't have a ball, I understand. That's a good excuse. But that's not an excuse to not work on footwork and stuff, because you can still do that. But I keep missing, guys. It's usually, to be honest, that's an excuse. I'm not gonna make an excuse. I was gonna make an excuse, but I don't want to. I wonder if I can roll my ankle on that. No? Okay. So that would have been really cool if it went in the setting thing. All right, kind of hit it this time. Nope. And again, even if I'm doing this, I'm just trying to do something new that I've never done before. But even if I'm doing this right here, getting reps, alone in the court, I can be tossing that and focusing on line shot, line shot, line shot, line shot, cross shoulder, cut, cut, cut. Getting those reps doing it so you feel comfortable in the moment doing it. You can even create bad tosses for yourself on purpose. I don't ever want to go at full right now, guys. Putting my phone down, but I shouldn't go at full because my back's been a big issue as of late. So it's not smart. So we'll see. See how excited I get to do this? Oh! See, immediately I just got a shock up my back. But anyways, I've missed every single one. All right, I'll focus on it. I'll focus on it. I'm trying to hit instead of just focusing on the contact. There we go. And then look, if you have a setter, I feel like there's better ways of doing it. I'm just not hitting it right. It's technically supposed to bounce all the way back to where I can pass, set it, and swing again. This is a very simple drill. I'm gonna see if I can do it like April Ross did it. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. Again, it doesn't hurt to try, right? Some of the biggest keys of our success as players is trying stuff and not being scared to try stuff. Everybody's always so scared to try stuff. The worst thing that happens is you fail. Okay, cool. So right, what she did, let me fix that. So she would basically, I don't know how far back I need it. So I'm gonna test it out real quick. Without hitting the net, because if I hit the net, it's not gonna work. Okay, Gabe. I'm gonna frustrate myself. I hate my life right now. See, you just let it scream like that when you're frustrated and you keep moving on. Man, I suck. I hate my life right now. If anybody knows, that's like the, what in the world, Gabe? There we go. And then you pass it back. I think I need to go further back. Hopefully it'll have the bounce I want to have, even if it's further back. We'll see. But she did this and it was so cool. They used the box instead though. It's like a hard box. But it was pretty cool. See, but you gotta have ball control. So apparently I don't right now. This is making me frustrated because it means I'm gonna have to work on my ball control. Hit the bat spot. I'm not too far back to do it. I hate my life! Mother! There we go. And then you pass, and you set, and you hit it again, and then it technically comes back over, and then you do it again, right? It just wasn't hard enough to come back. And then you do that, and miss completely. Thank you. I don't know, I gotta hit it harder then. No, I was too low. Almost. Okay, I just gotta get it closer. Woo. Anyways. Who hates shagging, guys? Raise your hand. Me! I hate shagging with a passion. Not even gonna try to lie. I was that kid that like got away from shagging. Just like take my time, grab one ball. Oh, guys, I grabbed the ball. And then everybody's grabbing all the other ones. Tag that lazy shagger on your team. Tag that person who doesn't shag. Call him out. Call him out. If you call him out, you can call me out because I'm horrible at it. Hate shagging. I'm only shagging right now because I know Cassini's coming in here later for privates. And I don't want to be mean enough to leave a mess, which I have left messes for her so many times before. And she never complains, but because she knows I'm doing this and I get tired. But that's not an excuse because everybody's tired. The kids are tired and the kids got to shag. So it's not an excuse. But it is, but it's not. But it is, but it's not. So right now, So I think hopefully I got enough content for you guys. Share, follow, send it to your teammates, send it to your coach, send it to whoever you want. Love or hate us, we're always going to try to help you and help everybody succeed in whatever they want. But this jam, it's an old school jam right here. Boy, I am exhausted. I feel like my back's gonna shut down later. Should have never probably done this, but I think it was needed. Everybody's been asking me for it. It's been really hard for me to do because my back's been out for so long at this point. I mean, I've been like 2 weeks dealing with it. Woke up, felt good. Feel like I kind of figured out what it is. So I just gotta have the money to invest in what helps me. But for those folks, hey, follow us, share, and then share again. Tag people. Again, follow us. Go follow us on YouTube. We're going to be posting more stuff. There's more of the skill development stuff on our YouTube page. Usually that's where we put our recruiters' videos too. So take time, go to YouTube, hit subscribe, and we'll add more stuff over there. Got it? All right, love y'all. Work hard. Deuces.